Welcome back to digital class, and now we are looking at this booklet 3 perimeter and area, and now we are focusing on perimeter of squares and rectangles. So the first thing that we need to do is try to define what is perimeter. So as you can see here, here's a perimeter of an object is the total length around it. So basically you can understand is that whatever there's a shape, that line is basically like a fence around that object. Okay, so for example, if I have an object that looks like this, okay, example this is square, then the fence or the line around it basically is this, okay, for this is for square. And if it's rectangle, that will be how it looks like. The length will be here, here. All these things add together will be the perimeter of the object. I mean, of course, now we are focusing on squares and rectangle. If we see any other object that looks like maybe weird like this, okay, example, then the perimeter of this object will be like here, here, and here, add together. Okay. Now, let's look at some of the very basic idea first, okay? As you can see, these figures are drawn on 1 cm square grid, okay? Find their perimeters. Now, what is this 1 cm square grid? As you can see, this is all square grid. And this 1 cm square grid basically means that this length here is actually 1 cm. Now, if I want to find the perimeter of object A, then we need to find out what is the outer length, which is here, and here. So let's try to count, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So as you can see, this is actually 16 cm for the perimeter of this object, okay? How about this one? Let's try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I know that the perimeter of object B is 22 cm. Okay, so that is basically about the perimeter of squares and rectangles in the square grid. Now, if I were to make it a bit harder, maybe just a bit harder, probably what they can do is they will tell you this is actually a square, then this side is actually maybe 6 cm. Find the perimeter of this square. Still very easy, but basically you know that this is 6, this is 6, this is 6, this is 6. So 6 times 4 is equal to 24 cm. That's basically how simple it is for perimeter of square. But if I want to ask you perimeter of rectangles, example like this, I tell you that here maybe example is 12 cm. Here maybe example is 5 cm. So what will be your answer? Okay, I believe you know it. So here is also 12 cm. So here is also 5 cm. So what you can do is just add them together. For example, 12 plus 12 plus 5 plus 5. So 12 plus 12 is 24 plus 5 plus 5, 10. So it's 34 in total for cm. Okay. Now, that is basically something that's very, very simple. But if I want to make it even harder, what I would choose to do is I'll make it to be like this. I'll remove all the side. I'll remove to be like this. Okay, so I will actually tell you, oh, this is actually a square. This is the perimeter. Now, find me all the side. I mean, for square, it's actually still simple. How? Well, we basically we know that here are all the same. So 4 sides are the same. So what I can do to find the side is 24 divided by 4. Then you find out the answer is 6. So here is 6 cm. Okay. Now what if it's rectangle? If I tell you the perimeter is 34, find the length here. So what you can do is, you know that here is 5, here is 5, right? Total is 34, right? So 34 minus 5 minus 5. Then I get is what? 24C. And this 24 tells you that this side and this side is 24. So if I want to find only one side, what should I do? Divide by 2. So 24 divided by 2, then is 12C. Okay, so basically here is 12C. Yes, that is basically about perimeter of squares and rectangle. And I hope you get something and you can be confident in this topic, at least for this perimeter of squares and rectangles. Okay, thank you and bye bye.